Hello YouTubers and welcome to dealsprime.com review channel. Today we're running a live Antutu benchmark test for the Foxconn Infocus M512, and yes, this is a phone made by Foxconn. Many of you probably know that Foxconn also makes the iPhone and Samsung and some many other name brand phones. So I guess this is one of their first models. They're coming out with two models, and the Infocus is their series or their line, and then this is the M512. So this is actually running Android 4.4 KitKat, and it supports 4G LTE. So this is a really kind of like on the like it's like a pioneer in the 4G LTE Android KitKat phone arena. Just want to remind you guys to like our video. Also subscribe to the dealsprime.com review channel. And some other cool things about this phone is it also supports 3G WCDMA, has 1GB DDR3 RAM, 4GB ROM, dual cameras, 2 megapixel on the front, 8 megapixel camera on the back, built-in GPS, Bluetooth, and of course it supports Wi-Fi. Now this should be powered by a Qualcomm MSM8926 quad-core 1.2 GHz CPU. And again, KitKat operating system, and this is probably one of the cheapest 4G LTE phones that I've seen, I've ever reviewed. So it's a great specs for what it is. Again, it has quad-core CPU, dual cameras, 8 megapixel on the back, and I'm really excited about. We'll probably do a in-depth after we see the Antutu benchmark results. We'll go in and show this baby off. Again, I want to remind you to like our video, subscribe, and there should be a link to the Infocus M512 inside our YouTube video description. And it gets a nice high score of 16,748. And let's check out the details. So it's running Android 4.2.2. So it actually, we probably have to update our description or figure out what's going on with that. But it's supposed to be Android 4.4. And 1GB DDR3 RAM, quad-core 1.5 GHz CPU, so that's actually faster than what our description says. Let's just go into details, device info. Here we go. So again, Infocus. Oh, so this is the M310. Oh wait, 1 second. Okay, so 1 second, please. Okay, so I think for the M512 we have to wait for Monday for that unit to come in, and that's a 4G LTE model. Okay, so I'm good that we caught that. So it's the M310. So this is the lower spec model, and which is cheaper as well, so that's a good thing. And it's actually powered by Mtk6589 CPU, 1280 by 720 pixel resolution screen. It still has 8 megapixels, and it does have root access, but that does not mean that it comes pre-rooted. And yeah, this is the other model that I mentioned. It's the Infocus M310. So this is probably about $60 cheaper than the 4G LTE model. So this is good that we got this. Is like the budget version. And so yeah, RAM, it has about 414 megabytes RAM. Internal storage 4 gigabytes. A ROM with about 1.9 gigabytes free. Again, a 1.5 gigahertz CPU. So if this gets 1.5 gigahertz, then this CPU may be faster than the Qualcomm 1.3 gigahertz. 320 DPI on the screen. 1.2 megapixel camera on the front. So it has, the front camera is not as much as the 512. And this firmware was last updated on January 23rd. And here are the sensors that it does and does not support. So that's kind of a surprise for me, but these phones, they look almost exactly the same. So here's the back of the Infocus, and you can see it has a 8 megapixel camera on the back. Here's the camera flash, speaker at the bottom here. And you can see that it's not really like an iPhone, but it's kind of iPhone-esque. Like you can see that it has a nice like metal, or actually it's not Looks like it's metal on the side, but it's on the side is actually a plastic. So nice, cute phone. This actually comes in several different colors: white, black, and this is the blue model. And on the side, we can see that it has a power / sleep button, volume up, volume down. And on the bottom, we have a mic hole here, and then a micro USB port. And then let's try to pop open the back. This actually looks like a pinhole reset button here. Let's see how we can pop open the back here. Okay, no, never mind. Maybe we'll do that. We'll probably do it in a box. We actually don't have the packaging either, so that's kind of why I got confused. So let's just show the phone in action. So this M310, it's again, it has built-in GPS, 1GB DDR3 RAM. So here's it. This is kind of a cool interface. Foxconn has their own UI, and here we can just check out the icons. So we have camera, and let's actually test the camera out. And we'll just take a picture of. We have some Burger King coupons or whatever. Oops. So I'll just take a picture of a coupon, and it looks, wow, that looks pretty good. So nice flash on the camera, which I like. Also use tap to focus, so nice and ultra clear. Great. Wow, that's one of the better cameras I've seen on a phone, on a Chinese-made phone, let's say that. So great job, Foxconn, on that, on the camera. Let's just check out the rest of it. So again, phone. Let's just see how it operates. Okay, so no volume when you no tapping noise or vibration when you tap the keys, but it looks like that's nice and smooth. We have a video player and no videos. Messaging. It's probably, again, it's not going to have a tapping noise, but we'll just show you that it's normal Android 4.2. FM radio, file manager, settings. We're going to settings in a second. Download manager, magic torch, which is like a flashlight. I always like to show this off. It kind of just shows the camera flash in action. So again, that's nice and cool, extra little feature there. Music player, notepad, voice search, and we just now finished Antutu benchmark test. Now let's just go into settings real quick. And Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, sound storage. Again, we've kind of already showed you this, but again, 4GB ROM. And we go into apps right now, and at the bottom of the apps right here, you can see that it has 2GB. It says 2GB free here. And running, which it should show us the RAM. So 1GB DDR3 RAM with about 405 megabytes free. Then we can see all the preloaded, pre-installed apps. So we zoom in just a little bit more for that, so you guys can see that clearly. So again, I want to take this time to make sure that you guys like our video. Also, subscribe, Bluetooth, and also there should be a link to the camera. There should be a link to this phone inside of our YouTube video description. Again, it's the M310. So if the link inside the YouTube video description does not link to Deals Prime, then just go to Deals Prime, Deals, then prime.com, and then do a search for M310, or even Foxconn, Foxconn, and this phone should come up as well as the 4G LTE version. Okay, and it does have white GPS, so that means it does have built-in standalone GPS. And one more thing I want to show you about the settings is that this only supports English. So we've actually had somebody order the 4G version, and basically it only supports English, so there it is for both versions. So there may be a custom ROM or root available online, but Deals Prime does not include that or provide that service. And about phone, this is another. Oh, it says Infocus M310 here. So and here's the firmware version info again. Okay, now let's just continue and just do some web browsing real quick. Hopefully our internet is yeah, it looks like it's faster than it was before. So again, we're at dealsprime.com, and there's a 310 right here, Infocus 310 by Foxconn. It's $117.99, and the Foxconn Infocus M512 is the 4G LTE model with KitKat, and that's $172.99. So let's just click into this into the M310, and then just check out. This is our mobile version site. So if you're at home, then actually just go to Deals Prime and check out the description, because it has the description, the desktop description has more info. But you can see a lot there already here. So you can just pause your screen and check that out. Dual SIM standby, and so maybe I'll try to open the case at the very end. But let's just check out, confirm the bands that it supports. So again, quad band GSM for sure, and then 3G WCDMA, and it's 900 and 2100 megahertz for the 3G WCDMA, and in quad band again, 900, 1800, and 1900 for the GSM. So it's not quad band, it's tri-band. And let's see what else we can say. We can see. Okay, so yeah, again, just go to the site, and you should be able to see the full specs. Let's just do some web browsing real quick, show off this baby in action. Like earlier we were trying to do a review on the People P9. It's a Rockchip RK3288 CPU, and you know, it's a 1.8 gigahertz CPU, but just like the Wi-Fi wasn't loading. But here we can see the Wi-Fi is loading nice and quick, so I'm really happy with that. And let's go to a couple more sites. Again, we're just about to wrap up this review, so I want to remind you to like our video. Also, subscribe to the dealsprime.com review channel, and we will be back with the M312, the M312, and that's again the 4G LTE version. So make sure to subscribe, or else you may miss that review. It should be uploading about on Monday. So Monday, yeah, just a couple more days. So by the time that you see this video, it will already have been uploaded. So you can actually just search our YouTube channel as well. So we just end off with just showing you the wide viewing angle of this phone. And here you can see that it has a 178-degree viewing angle. It's white paper, so there's a little bit of reflection, but this has an IPS screen, which means that it's anti-glare. And here you can see the MTV logo very clearly. And again, you can see the G sensor in action. So again, I'm really happy with this phone. It's a nice budget phone, just over $100. And by the time you see this video, the price may even be a little bit lower. So again, click on that link inside our description. Make sure it's going to dealsprime.com, as some other sites may also use this video as well. Okay, like our video, subscribe, and thanks for watching.